Hi everyone, welcome to a Stamping to Share video. My name is Kate Kalthoff, and today I'm going to share with you a popular Valentine's treat that you can make real easily with your Big Shot machine and with the scallop envelope die. This is a picture of what it looks like, and here's another one, just the same. And the lollipops that I'm using are the strawberry cream swirl lollipops from Target. And they come 10 to a pack, and I think they're only about $1 a bag. So they make really inexpensive little treats for your friends and family. And so what you're going to do is you're going to start with the scallop envelope die that you see here, and you're just going to take some scrap paper and put it over the top, and you can use pinks or reds or whatever colors you would like. I chose to use raspberry ripple, and so I cut out my envelope. And then I also took another scrap and I just cut out, mostly what I was after was the scallop portion of this envelope up here. So I cut out a scrap so I can accent the scallop portion of the envelope. And so then I just take my scissors and I am going to further trim that down so it will fit into my envelope real nicely. And then I take about a ½ inch or so off the bottom, because again, mostly all you're going to see is that little scallop part sticking out at the top. So we're going to go ahead and put this together so you can get an idea of what this looks like. I'm just going to take some snail and put it on the inside here, and then I'm going to layer the very vanilla right on top. Now this is going to be the inside of my little sucker holder. So now I'm just going to put it together. You can see your flaps fold like this, and then the bottom piece comes up like that. And then when you're putting glue on, this can be a little tricky because you can see how much narrower it gets as you go up. So we're going to try and make sure our glue doesn't squirt out. So I like to actually put the glue on the envelope flap right down here, and then I don't bring it all the way up. I just bring it part of the way up. And then you have to hold it for a while. So I have another one prepared because I didn't think you'd want me to hold it for a minute while it dries. So here's the one that I've already prepared. And what I did next, and you can do this before or after, of course I always forget so I end up doing it after, is I just take the envelope and I take my paper piercer and I just poke a hole down through the middle of the envelope. And I don't use a punch because I want my sucker to stay really firmly inside that hole, and if the hole's a little bit too big, then your sucker's going to fall out all the time. So the next step is to go ahead and put on a little piece of designer paper, and again I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. We're just going to set that in here. You can see that I've cut that just a little bit smaller than the front of the scalloped envelope. And then the next step is to go ahead and use a sentiment. I use teeny tiny wishes that I punched out with the word window punch, and then I use the modern label punch to mat it, and that just goes on the bottom like so. And then of course the very last step is to decorate it with some ribbon. So I have some of our wonderful satin ribbon. Just going to cut some off so it's a little easier to work with here. And then I just tie a bow. So I'll try to do this for you on camera. There we go. And then you can just make that all cute, which I think looks pretty good like that. So we're going to take a scissors here. I have two craft scissors. One has a ribbon on, that's just for ribbon, and then I have one just for cutting paper, no ribbon. So it's pretty easy to distinguish which is which. And then the last step, of course, is to put your little sucker into that hole that you've pierced at the bottom, just like this. And then of course it just fits in perfect in this little envelope. And isn't that cute? So there's another one. So quickly and easily made. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a very great day, and thanks so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. Bye-bye.